As your Miami Heat, they were victorious on Saturday night, 107-104 over the Chicago Bulls. Bulls have been off to a fantastic start this season, so an important little showdown for your Miami Heat. Didn't have Tyler Hero, so you were wondering where that scoring punch was going to come from, especially off the bench. Well, it came in the form of one Gabe Nnamdi Vincent, as he had himself a hell of a road trip. Gabe Vincent, what a road trip this guy's had, Leroy. He's been knocking it down from all over the place. 3 balls been falling for him. Dude defends like a demon, and he was fantastic in Tyler Hero's absence off the bench, as they really needed it. They really needed to come from somewhere. Max Strus, too, as he was coming fresh off Max Strus night at the Paul. Wasn't very nice of Jimmy Butler to say that no one is coming to dumbass Strus night.
You know what's amazing, though? But everybody was there for it. You know?
They had a big showing.
If somebody would have randomly read that, they wouldn't understand, right? But everybody on the team went. So it's kind of cool.
It was cool.
We had Duncan Robinson night.
They haven't had Duncan Robinson night in Michigan?
No, they can't. Like, it's too far away, dude. See, you have to understand that DePaul is right in Chicago.
Yeah, it's in the city.
Right. Michigan's not close to Detroit.
Oh, man. No. Oh, well. Sorry, Dunks.
Look, it's funny because when you think of Spo, you always hear that we got enough. We got enough. And then these guys come in and they've had
enough. And it was a big listen, one of the questions that I think people had for this Heat season was the depth, and they've been able to come through a lot. And it was needed too. I mean, listen, that I was very annoyed with the loss that they had with Minnesota. Now, listen, Minnesota's on a torrid run right now, so give them credit. They're not your big cousins Timberwolves, but it was an annoying loss. It was very, first of all, it's Jimmy Butler going back to Minnesota. Now, they haven't won in Minnesota in 5 years. It's one of those weird things. Jimmy hasn't won in that building since he's been on the Miami Heat. But, that's not a game I like losing where Jimmy Butler's getting chanted Rachel Nichols at him and the fans are getting at him. And I was like, all right, let's go, Jimbo. Let's go finish this thing off. We usually know how the plot goes.
Hey.
What?
That man's name is not Jimbo.
Sorry.
You heard what happened.
Well, I didn't call him James.
Guy that tried to throw caveats on his name.
Whatever. So I thought it was Jim VP time, and he comes into the fourth quarter and then take a shot. What is this? What is this Jimmy Butler that I've seen? This is not the guy I know.
Yeah.
This is not the guy I know who goes and decapitates the competition. Usually he blows you kisses and he kicks your ass.
If everybody had made their shots, then Jimmy would have been a hell of a facilitator.
I don't want him to facilitate there. I want him to take over. I want him to go. I want him to go smoke it. And instead, it was the Anthony Edwards show. By the way, I mean
he's good.
Speaking of Gabe Vincent, I mean I can't believe they took that dunk away. I can't believe it. He killed him.
I saw on social media the day after, no one even referred to him as Gabe Vincent. Everyone was like, Anthony Edwards dunks on Heat player.
Well, that's fair. I mean, he's probably the least known Heat player who gets regular playing time. I think that's fair. Maybe Caleb Martin. Maybe he's got to run for his money there. But it was funny.
I've seen Caleb Martin. I've walked by Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin is taller than you think.
Yes.
But I couldn't pick him out in the lineup.
Yeah, Gabe Vincent.
All I know is he got the braids.
Yeah. There's a lot of Heat players rocking the braids this year.
No, but his, they're all unique to.
Yeah.
They're all unique to them. That's like a fingerprint right there.
But they came back from this one, and Gabe Vincent comes in after the game and he posts on social media, charge with the shrug emoji, and it took it away. Now it reminded I was thinking that it reminded me very much of when Bam had the dunk last year on Sabonis. It was one of the best dunks of the season. and they called it an offensive foul initially. And I'm like, dude, if you're a referee, you got to swallow the whistle there. I don't know what you're doing. You're taking away one of the most awesome plays of the game. You know, they're doing this whole, we're allowing the game to be more physical. We're doing all these things. I don't know how you take that away. Neither here nor there. It was taken away. It didn't really matter. Timberwolves won the game. It was an annoying loss. So how do you bounce back? You finish the road trip. You beat it against the good team who's been lighting it up in the East this year, and you find a way to win in the fourth quarter. And it was a really good game. It was just very back and forth. Chicago's good. Chicago. You know, people questioned that roster and what was it going to be together, but DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine, they look fantastic. Lonzo Ball, you know, does a little bit of everything for him. He's had a fantastic year from three. You know, of course you have it was kind of actually nice because it feels like they didn't see Billy Donovan. He didn't get the memo. And the memo is when you play a game against the Heat, you let Big Vooch go out there and you let him go cook. But apparently he didn't get the memo. So I was happy about that. Honestly, the guy who was kicking ass for them that was a pain in the ass was Caruso. Caruso was amazing in this game.
Dude, is it time? Look, is it time we give him put some respect on his name?
You want to put respect on Caruso?
Because they were throwing some numbers at me. And, you know, they say he's like the best 3-point defender in the league.
Intangibles.
Right. And he does all the hustle stuff, and he has that headband. And, you know, we make fun of him.
That headband is ginormous. He looks like Elmer Fudd. I think that's the problem. It's just what it is. He looks like Elmer Fudd in Space Jam.
Is that standard size NBA headband?
That's LeBron still hiding hairline big. That's how
he ain't got nothing to hide.
I know, but he's still going. Maybe he's a sweater. I don't know.
Dust up top,
dude. His headband is so ginormous. It's ridiculous.
Like I just picture Caruso every time the offense comes down the floor, he slaps the floor. You know, like he played super extra, but he could shoot. Like I think we just, you know, we haven't given him his proper respects. But he's that guy. I'm amazed. Like, if you want to know why it's taken Minnesota so long to even be relevant, because they trade players like Zach LaVine.
Well, yeah, that doesn't help.
Because Chicago was excited. And remember when he first traded him, everybody was like, oh, he came from Minnesota. He ain't going to be no good.
No, but I think, listen, Cat had a really good fourth quarter, and Bam in that game, he really pooped the bed too. I mean, it was a bad showing. Usually I like Bam's chance against Cat, but Cat had a couple of good defensive stands against him. But, the one thing with Karl Anthony Towns is, like, he's never been that, I think that guy that won, that Jimmy was really when Jimmy was there. And
big aggressive.
I think Anthony Edwards is going to change like that franchise for that. Like he's that dude. He really is. He seems like he's that dude.
You know what I like about the Heat? That the fact that they got through this gauntlet.
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Road trip after road trip after road trip.
It's still not quite done either, but it's good. It's good.
But guess what? When it gets to now, we should know what our team is in January.
Yep.
And after the All-Star break, they're going to be at home a lot.
Dude, they're going to be at home a ton. And quarter way through the season, you're the 2 seed in the East.
Right. And you played almost twice the amount of road games as you have home games to this point.
You're just a game back of Brooklyn, who, they've done a lot of beating up on bad teams. I think they're the only team, I think, as high as they have been to have a losing record against 500-plus teams that have a record of 500 or better. So
is it too early to be giving stats like that?
No. In fact, if it helps the Heat's case, they're a fake 1 seed. I'll say it.
82 games.
They're a fake 1 seed. In fact, you know what I do? This is how I roll with it. I look at the East, Nets, Heat beat them. Washington, Heat beat them. Splitskis, whatever. Beat the Bucks on opening night. Chicago Bulls beat them. Hornets beat them. Kick rocks East. It's the Heat's conference. It's the Heat's conference, Leroy.
I know they're struggling, but Milwaukee beat them.
Beat them by 42. Just saying. Now,
You guys done? Are you done?
Beat them.
done. Beat them. The Heat are in action tonight.
Hey,
Will there be shenanigans, Leroy, tonight at the arena? Now,
no, because nobody's playing for Denver.
the Nuggets have lost 6 in a row. Jokic has not
Nobody's
played.
playing.
Jokic has not played, I think, in like 2 weeks.
Fake injury.
Very convenient. Just saying. Very convenient that this Joker, all of a sudden, his wrist doesn't work. Interesting. You know whose neck doesn't work? Markieff Morris's.
Jeez.
You bum. Show up and play the game tonight, Joker. I dare you. I dare you. And those stupid brothers of yours, too. Have them show up.
Over or under, I don't know what the odds would be, that we get a "We Want Jokic" chant tonight from the Heat crowd.
I don't know. The Heat crowd's been good at chants lately.
I would like everybody to just do the bum guns.
Yeah.
But how does that? So you just want to say, "Joker's a bum."
Bum, bum,
Joker's a bum.
bum. No, no.
Or do you want it to be, "We want
playing.
Joker"? Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah, yeah.
Need to workshop it.
Why can't it be fan interaction? Look, you're not too old or young to use the bum guns. Everybody can use bum guns.
Kyle Lowry, Gabe Vincent, Jimmy Buckets leading the way there in the fourth quarter. I'm not going to lie, I was a little angry at Kyle Lowry up until that fourth quarter. May have texted something to the group. May have. But
Lowry?
Maybe that was texted. Maybe that was texted on Saturday night up until that fourth quarter when my guy, Low Dog, came through. Big clutch threes.
Goodness.
Big clutch threes. And then, Eric Spoelstra and Kyle Lowry, you want to talk about a couple of masterminds concocting plays together. They left Billy Donovan bewildered at the end of that game. He was like, what? They could do that? That play to really clinch it up for him, man, a thing of beauty. Eric Spoelstra, he's such a genius rascal, you know? What a guy.
Did you see the post that the Miami Heat posted where it's like a side-by-side clip?
Yes.
From 2009?
Back with Sean Marion?
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Solid.
Oh, that was good. Yeah,
Against the Bulls as well.
Listen, he's been a genius for a long time, Eric Spoelstra. He's just now got the longevity and the credentials to back it up. But he's always been a basketball savant. Let's hear a little bit of post-game action. Now, Gabe Vincent was awesome. No Tyler Hero in this win over the Bulls. But the Heat showing resilience, needed that punch off the bench. And Gabe Namdi Vincent, I'm not going to use the nickname that Jason Jackson used for him. Too dangerous for me. But Gabe Vincent, he was awesome. Here's Gabe after the game staying aggressive.
Just try to stay aggressive. Try to take my shots when they were there. Be a little bit more aggressive than I was early. Early, I turned down some looks to try to get guys, find guys. But just stayed aggressive, shot my shot, and went in, and just try to continue to make the right play.
Looked pretty, man. It looked real pretty from Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent, man, unleashing the bag on people. Max Strus, those two guys, two peas in a pod. Max Strus and Gabe Vincent, you know, and then having a great game in Chicago was a thing of beauty with no Tyler Hero. Now Tyler Hero is they put it down as an illness, an overall body soreness. He's on the injury report again for today, as is Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler that entire game was basically hobbling. Like he took a nasty fall right on his ass. They're calling it tailbone, Leroy. That's an ass injury if I've ever heard of one. And he was limping through that entire game. Now, thankfully, came through with a couple of clutch buckets for Miami when they needed him. But this is the one thing with the Heat. They look a little bit banged up right now. Jimmy's banged up. Tyler on the injury report. A lot of people still don't think Bam looks right. You know, Bam doesn't look like he's quite got the explosiveness. You know, that damn knee bruise, Leroy. So, got all that stuff to keep in mind tonight. Now, we also, tonight, are keeping an eye on Nikola Jokic. Will he have the onions to play? He hasn't played in the last 4 games for Denver. Denver is mired in a 6-game losing streak right now. They're all kinds of injured. Lots of injuries. But he is obviously the MVP, and there's a lot of drama surrounding this one. Now, Udonis Haslem says no more drama. We've moved on. He told reporters on Friday, he says it's over with. All right? Nobody's got time for that. Life's too short. It's over with. It happened in the heat of the moment. Everybody reacted. Let's move on. It's over with. It's so far over with. I don't have time for that. You're talking to somebody that's seen everything but the win. I've seen it all. That's over with. But he also said about this, about the Jokic brother. I'm trying to get the exact quote from Udonis. He says, what the hell are you doing buying tickets to come do what? That's my city. Don't start nothing. Won't be nothing. Come enjoy the game and take your butts home. Ain't nobody messing with your brother. We come to play basketball. So he doesn't want any chicanery from the Jokic brothers tonight. But I will say this. If you see them on South Beach, don't serve them. Until Markieff Morris is all better, they don't get any daiquiris on South Beach. All right? Sorry, Jokic brothers. Enjoy your trip. You can go to, like, the Fridays or something down the street.
You think they coming?
I don't know. The rumor was they bought tickets.
Can't even spring them tickets? They got to buy their own tickets? You think Jokic could possibly pay for his brother's tickets?
Haslem says, that's over with. I don't have nothing to do with that. I keep hearing about these Jokic brothers buying tickets to come to the game. They better stay in line. Don't come down here and start trouble. Miami is my city. Hey, Udonis Haslem has 6 fouls, but they don't count against you, Jokic brothers. You're not active. By the way, Dwayne Dedmon was fined $15,000 for punting a chair into the stands. That's unfair for Dwayne Dedmon. He kicked that chair that had a dislodged cushion. No one's getting hurt by that cushion. $15,000 for Dwayne Dedmon? Ridiculous. Started the rally, though. They teed him up. They're like,
trying to justify the memes.
They said unsportsmanlike conduct on Dwayne Dedmon. I'm like, what did he do?
15 yards? What are they gonna do?
They go to the footage and he kicks it. He's 7 foot. He's a giant. So the cushion just goes flying into the stand.
Somebody paid a lot of money for that seat.
Oh, it was his seat. It was the bench.
Oh.
He kicked his own seat into the stands. Just the cushion, though.
Make him stand for the rest of the game.
Would you like some post-game silly sauce, Leroy? Of course you do. Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry, they're friends. And Jimmy Butler, by the way, he's laid claim to Kyle Lowry. Told DeMar DeRozan, sorry, dude, new BFF in town.
After the timeout on the inbounds play, just kind of what you see there, was that something that you?
Yeah, Jimmy did a great route. He's with the wide receiver, so he ran a two. He's talking about a two-step out. Don't worry about it. It's my question, bro. It was a two-step left, jab and go out. Gabe flashed the ball. Boom. Gabe hit. I hit Gabe. I cut. Boom. Get a layup. 2 points. He was talking about that play because I'm the point guard, so I know what he's talking about. Stop worrying about my interview. It's our interview, but it was my question. Jesus.
They obviously been hot, new team coming together, starting off well. Kind of how do you approach a game like this? Do you feel like this?
Well, Jimmy was in Chicago. He got a lot of cheers tonight, so he was ready to go. Oh, sorry.
Thank you, man. They're a really good team. They've been playing some. Shut up, Kyle. Golly. Sometimes you just got to say what they say back in the question. It's like interview 101. No, they're a really good team. Young team. Started off well. A great matchup for us. But it's always great to see. Yes, it's always great to see Chicago winning. And they're having fun out there in the stands. The organization, the city deserves that. And I think they're going to do extremely well this year.
Even though they were rats off a ship on me and they can kick rocks.
That's what you – could you imagine Tobin as, just the pettiest athlete of all time?
Yep.
You're dead to me.
That's what he should have said.
I like those two doing interviews together. I want that to be a thing now for the rest of the year. That used to be a Dwayne and LeBron thing back in the day. They would do the interviews together. I think Jimmy and Kyle should, because we're not doing locker rooms. I think if they're doing this whole podium thing, this is the way they do it. I want Jimmy and Kyle doing it together. 2 mics tonight. Set it up, boys. Boots on the ground tonight at the FTX Arena.
Are you boots on the ground?
I'm boots on the ground. Oh, you think I'm not going to be boots on the ground for Jokic?
Do you go all the way back home?
I will today. Yeah, I got plenty of time. What do I do? Stay in Miami all day? No, I got to go do some stuff. I don't really have anything to do. I got to be honest with you. I don't know. I have nowhere else to go. I could go get empanadas.
I need a nap.
You're a little you're tuckered out from a busy weekend. Very emotional with Michigan.
No, my mom was in town.
Well, I realize, but you guys are both going crazy.
Moms and wives and mother-in-law go. Dude, it's like
fantastic.
Three muscle guys in the gym trying to show off who got the biggest muscles. Everybody. Yeah.
You look like you've been through a 15-round fight.
I am.
I
am.
We'll take a quick break.
Because you can't say, look.
Oh, don't say nothing.
If you the husband, you can't say nothing bad about either one of them.
No, don't be stupid.
Make it sound like you taking the side of the other one. So you trying to make your point without picking sides, man, that wears on you.
Heat are back in action tonight. They're taking on the Denver Nuggets. We'll see if Jokic has the guts. You think he has the guts? I don't think he has the guts. I don't think he shows up tonight.
I don't think he shows up.
Yeah. What are you?
Not at all.
Dude, how about this, Jokic? Take out a bowl of rice, start doing the grippy grip thing, get your wrist right, and go play some basketball.
You need to do a couple of push-ups, too.
Let's go, dude.
Goodness.
You and your brothers yapping all that noise. By the way, Markieff Morris still hasn't played a basketball game yet. Do me a favor, Joker. The joke's going to be on you if you don't go out there and play some basketball. Because you know what I'm going to call you? How about this? If you don't play this basketball game, I'm going to call you soft. How about that? How about that, Nicola?
If we being honest, we don't need that to call him soft. I don't.
You're such a big, tough guy. You go and you do a blindside hit. So let me get this straight. Not only are you a sucker puncher, but you're soft. Because you know what you don't face, Leroy? You know what he's not facing?
The music.
The music. Exactly. And DJ Irie is waiting. He's got the playlist ready. Or maybe M. Dot. He's got the playlist ready. So let me ask you this, MVP. Are you going to show up? Are you going to have the guts to be on that court tonight with your wrist injury? Or are you going to sit on the sidelines like somebody who's soft? Come on, let's see it. You were such a big, tough guy hitting Markieff Morris when he wasn't looking. Big, tough Nikola Joker. Okay? But what about now? What about now when we know it's coming? You're not going to show up? That's going to be your response? You know what that is, Leroy? Interesting. That's interesting. Interesting. Let's see if he's got the guts. All these Denver Nuggets fans, you talk all that stuff. We got the Joker brothers. Jokic, they're going to be courtside. Yeah, you know what they're going to do? Nothing. Probably going to be ogling some hot Miami women. That's what they're going to do. 2 idiots. All right? That's what they should call you guys. The Joker and the 2 idiots. The Jokic brothers. Get the hell out of here. Yeah. Actually, yeah. And guess what? Big Andy ain't going to be there to save you this time, Joker brothers. Knock, knock.
Round 2.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Not the Joker brothers. That's who. In fact, knock, knock. Who's there? Caron Butler's fist in your face. If you try and
aren't you making a bigger deal about this than anybody else?
We'll see. We'll see if I'm making a bigger deal out of it. Because if he faces the music, I'll give respect. If he doesn't, I'm going to call him, guess what, Leroy? Soft. All
right.
Let's see what he's got. Hey, Michael Malone. Mikey. Mick.
Mikey.
I'll call you whatever nickname I want. Tell your boy to get out there and face the music, okay?
Did you say Mick?
Yeah. Hey, Mick Malone, do me a favor. Put some Ben Gay on it and tell Joker to get out there tonight because he's got something coming for him. You know what that is? The music.
What's that?
The music is coming tonight. So get on out there and suit up Because if you don't, guess what? I'm going to call you South.